Hi folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we are going to make a relatively simple pair of earrings using our Celtic March inspiration bundle from Thunderhorse Descendant. Now I say these are simple, even though they're got quite a few portions to them, because to put those portions together we are going to use the looper and just use simple loops. Now, I usually do wrapped loops, so this is going to be a bit different. But, yeah, we're going to just use simple loops for this one. So let's turn down and I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, here are our beads and our charms. From my stash, I have taken some little tiny, a conforming bead cap and a little bottom bead cap, oops, right here, and some ear wires. Come on, baby, come out of there. We'll put it to the side. All of the rest of this is from the inspiration bundle, which incidentally is sold out. So if you want to make something similar, you will need a couple of ball spacers, some bead caps, 4 little eye pins, a connector, a charm, a teardrop, and a little fire polish. So what we're going to do here is we're going to connect one set of these to the well, let's just do so. To the charms here at the bottom. So we'll put that on there, close it back up. I'll do that to both of them. Excuse my sniffles. Now, since we've got those on, the next step is to put our midsection together. And by that, we're going to put this little bead cap on here. And then one of the teardrops. One of these conforming bead caps. Oop, don't fall out of there. And then one of these ball spacers. Now that we have that all together, we'll put it in the looper. And to put it in the looper, you put it right through here where the little hook thing is here. Whoop, falling apart here. Hold this down here so I have a little more room hopefully up there, and then we're going to put this right through here. No ball, go back down there. Go right up here and go around to this other clip right here. Oh, I think we may just have enough. I hope so. And around it goes. We go. Looks like it wants to go the wrong way here, so we're going to have to straighten this up some. And I've got this turned the wrong way too, so, well, it's not quite. It needs to be lined up with this other side over here. So let's grab hold of it and give it a twist. There we go. Now I'm going to take my round nose pliers and we're going to go into our loop here. And bring her around better. And now, since we seem to have it relatively tight, anyway, I hope so, open this up and put on our other charm. Well, if it's going to open, that is. Okay. Make sure we have it facing the right direction. Though I think the other charm is two-sided, so it really doesn't care. Close this loop back up. I didn't get it closed very well. Oop. This is one of the reasons I usually do this, but with a wrapped loop. I hate it when the loops don't quite go around the way you want them to. And that's a little bit not there. Well, anyway, it's still looking a little bit loose there to me, but we will get it fixed up. Okay, there's that portion done. Then we'll open up one more of these. Now this one's going to be much simpler because it's not got but the one bead on it, so it's going to be a lot easier to put this through the loop. So put one bead on here and see how that's going to look. Now we want this loop to go this way because we're going to put the ear wire on it. So let's see here. So through here it goes. And now it's long enough to go into that little hole over there on the other side that you can see right there. And then just bring it around and bend it a little bit. And this should be what you need. It unfortunately is not, because I've got it going about the wrong direction again. Not quite, but it's not the way I want it either, because we need it to be like so. So we'll open this up now. After I actually am going to bring it around better with my pliers there. I'm going to open it up. Put ear wire on and then close it back up. And there's our one earring done. Now this one's long, it's pretty. And there's something sharp right there I rubbed against. Might actually be the ear wire here. Anyway, there's one done. Now we'll put the pieces together to make the second one. But this needs a little bit more bend. Uh-oh, ear wire came off. Must have opened the loop up a little bit when I bent it. Yep, it is. So come on, you go back on. There we go. And now we will get our round nose out. Come back over here and bring her around. Make sure she gets in there tight. There we go. I keep feeling something sharp right here. Oh, I think it's part of the earpiece right here, the wire. So anyway, here's our first one. So now we'll do the same with the second. Whoop, sorry. So now we will put our little bead cap on, our teardrop, and our little round one. Where'd it go to? There it is. Now there's that tricky part we're going to do again by putting it in the looper here. And through here, up to here, and it has to at least touch that. Get around as much as possible around that bar right there. So then squish, and boy, that bent it sideways. That's not normal, but whatever. We'll get her going. There we go. Bend her over so she's bent to the back like she should be. We'll open her up and put on the charm. Actually, I'm going to bring that down a little more because it's acting like it's not where it should be. There we go. Now we'll open this up, put the charm on. Come on, you, don't give me a fight. Like we could use just a little bit longer of an eye pin here, and it would have worked a little better. It's being a pain here. Come on. I would swear I have you open enough. There we go. Finally. Now we'll close this baby back up. Need to get the bend back in the wire here. Okay. Now we need to put the top one on. the bead in, and then use the looper. Go up through here, through the little hole, bump this bead right up against that, and squish. Now I'm going to take my round nose and I'm going to make that a little bit tighter there, because that is one thing that the looper seems to not do, is to tighten the loops up very tight. And I have this backwards to the way I want it. So we're going to do a twist and turn, and yeah, that'll do. Now we got to open it up. And put our ear wire on. And then when we close it, we want to make sure it's tight. It looks pretty good. And there's our second earring. All finished. Now, if something didn't look like it was hanging quite straight, nope, it's not. So we need to see. No, see, these two are not straight to each other, and they have to be. So we'll get this one with a plier, and this one with a plier, and we will straighten them to each other. That looks good. Yeah, that's hanging much better now. So there are our earrings. Aren't those pretty? So there are our pretty Celtic Charms earrings. They're a long earring, but they are so pretty, aren't they? With the double charm, the connector charm, and then the green and the black. So I really like these. I think they're really pretty. I use these with all the pieces except for the bead caps, and the ear wires were from the Thunderhorse Descendant Inspiration Bundle Celtic March. I really like those. I think they turned out pretty. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we will talk to you later. Thank you very much. See? Bye-bye.